Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Dee Dee. We are the hilarious outcome of opposing brains sharing a mutual desire to share knowledge and positive thinking about hemp and cannabis.
We are here to tear down the walls built by Big Pharma and other big companies that seek to keep the human race in fear and divided.
We are here to shatter the myths about hemp and cannabis and change the stigma of this amazing plant. Welcome to Hemp and Happiness with the Hemp Queen
And Emperor.
Podcast. Join us as we venture into this misunderstood and the unknown. Hey, happy hempsters. Thank you for joining us today as we discuss this very, very, very frustrating topic. So, I don't know if y'all know, but social media sucks. It sucks really, really bad for hemp and CBD businesses, even more so than just personal social media. And last week, what was it? Wednesday we discovered it, Matt? I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday morning.
Yeah, Wednesday morning. I went to make a post about Crunch Fitness and noticed that I could not find the 502 Hemp Wellness Center. I looked at Matt and I'm like, oh, shit. So our 502 Hemp Wellness Center Facebook page, our business page, was completely deleted. No email, no warning, no nothing.
Well, in fairness, we don't know that it was deleted. We don't know exactly what happened because there's been no notification whatsoever.
It is MIA.
Right. It's gone.
It is gone.
So there's three possibilities, and guys, we have marketing
people on it.
we've thrown everything at it that we have, and it's one of three things. One, Facebook shut us down in their infinite wisdom, and decided not to bother to let us know that, which would be unusual, and for everyone that we work with would be a first. It's not unusual for pages to be shut down, but it is unusual for them to be just shut down without notification, without warning, without, hey, just a heads up, you're shut down. Nothing. And there has been nothing. So, which leads us to possibility number two, which is Facebook goofed up. There was some form of glitch, which caused our page to no longer be visible. Again, we have no notification and no way to access, so there's no way we could find out. Or three, that the page was hacked. And someone maliciously either deleted the page or made it non-visible for anyone to see. So we can't squarely blame Facebook because we don't know, and that's the thing.
I'm blaming Facebook.
It's just gone, which is very strange.
Well, and there's so many scammers out there, too. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's every day that I get an email of some sort that says, hey, you updated your telephone number on PayPal. Is this you? Well, if you click it, you just open a whole big old can of worms. So, I mean, the scammers are everywhere. They're just trying to, make your life more difficult by whatever means necessary. But I think social media in general for small businesses, it's tough. They change the algorithms. Every time you think you're down, you've gotten a good, base down and you've got people responding and seeing messages, then the next thing you know, the algorithm's changed. So I've noticed through the years, the views, people getting in touch with us, it's just declined. And it's a shame because one, CBD's legal in the United States. It's hemp products. And I see every day, and I'm not even talking about the ads yet, but there are tons of Facebook pages out there that are hemp and CBD related, right? And then I was banned back in 2016 from advertising on Facebook. And this was technically before the Farm Bill. So obviously I've been doing this a little longer than most people, but I've been banned ever since. And I've tried to, ask for reviews. Can you look at this again? I see tons of Facebook ads from other companies, bigger companies, much bigger companies that are having no issues doing Facebook advertising. And it is infuriating.
We can't assume that they're having no issues. They're definitely having issues. They're just navigating it, and it's a money game.
Well, yeah, it's always a money game. Always a money game. Which is something I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on.
Well, and here's...
Okay.
So we're diving right in.
We are diving
today's
in.
Episode is about social media
and it's a bitch
CBD.
Fest. Yes.
And it's really not a bitch fest. I think that what has happened is the generation at hand, and I'm not so into the generational thing because I think that there's all different kinds of people in every generation. You can't typecast anyone for anything. Certainly not by what year they were born.
Right.
But with that being said, the mass media as we understood it, being middle-aged, is no longer really credible. Nobody really watches the news like they used to, and no one really believes the news like they used to. Because, yellow journalism, which used to be like a moment, is now just commonplace. So that credibility is gone. So the generation at hand has moved to the digital era to gain their information, good, bad, or indifferent. So now we live in an era where social media is where people get a lot of their news, which is unfortunate. Because what a lot of people don't realize is that social media outlets are not public. They are private in that the owners of those programs, or whatever you want to call them, can decide what they do and don't want shown, and thereby shape reality, because there is no public information. I mean, there is, but you've got to wade through a lot of shit to get to nuggets, which we find in our research here. And it's a problem that we need to figure out, right? Because the mass media has been fully exploited as being biased and easily susceptible to opinion. I would say swayed opinion, financial opinion. And now we're seeing kind of the same thing now take over this new outlet. So how do we control it? If you control it, then it's no better than, the way journalism has been controlled in totalitarian countries and things like that.
Right.
But then at the same time, do we allow these billionaires to shape our reality and to tell us what is real, what's not real, what we should believe, what we shouldn't believe? How do we get through that? I'm not saying because I know. I'm saying because it's a question I don't have the answer for.
It's a good question.
So tell me, Dee Dee.
I don't know. I certainly
your
don't know.
knowledge.
I just find it... well, and it's tough because a few years ago... the Kentucky Department of Agriculture, when Facebook was shutting down a ton of Facebook accounts, a whole bunch of them got shut down. And the Kentucky Department of Agriculture actually sent a letter to Facebook and said, hey, you need to stop doing this. These are, legal companies. This is legal in the United States. You need to stop shutting these. And a lot of people got their Facebook pages back. Which I can get a copy of that letter, but who the hell to send it to? Like, trying to reach out and find anybody to get some answers or help on Facebook is a nightmare. You get nowhere. And it's frustrating because, again, you see everybody else's Facebook accounts, they're still up and going. I don't know why this just happened to us. No clue. No clue why.
Well, that's part of the mystery.
Yeah,
and that's another thing is that we've seen change, especially over the last 2 to 5 years. Coming out of the 90s, it was argued that the U.S. economy was really perpetuated on the service industry,
right?
And business was perpetuated on service, even potentially beyond quality. how good is your service?
Right.
Was what rated a company and the success of that company. I've definitely seen that change to where we're no longer, well, we are service oriented, and that's a cornerstone of our business. But
Right.
other businesses, including these mega companies like Facebook, they don't feel the need to offer any customer service because they're, well, who else are you going to go with? What else? What are you going to do about it?
Right.
We're the biggest and baddest in the land, and you're nothing, and we'll get to you when we feel like it, which is never.
Right.
How appropriate is that? And then you're given the choice. It's like, okay, well, we can choose not to use this outlet and potentially lose business, or we can choose to use this outlet, try to conform, which then lends to the policies of Facebook, which when it comes to CBD is extremely obscure, and really lends to them just saying, well, we'll just decide what we feel like.
Right.
I mean, if you read the subtext, there is no clear, okay, yes, you can do this. There's a loose rule that, okay, you can advertise topicals and you can advertise hemp, but no CBD, nothing ingestible. But yet we see those get
Tons.
banned.
Yeah.
We see those get banned, and then we see other companies directly promoting CBD.
Dude, there is a company that promotes the cannabis butter. I
Yeah.
see that one all the time.
Yeah, well, and it's
I
not
was like,
just
hello, really?
but it's not just cannabis. I get ads for testosterone. I get ads for illicit supplements.
Well, the one that kills me is about the CBD and ED. Oh, that just gets on my nerves.
I get advertisements for sex toys and.
Well, that doesn't surprise me because
You know,
we know
and
what you're
and I'm
looking out
sure-
for
I'm
on the
sure
Google.
It's all filtering in testosterone and sex toys. We know this guy. We got this guy's number.
That's Matt. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, and just because I frequently order off of
Yeah,
that
buddy.
does not mean I need to be bombarded on my Facebook page with sex and steroids.
I think it's funny. Like, John and I will be having a conversation at home and just something random. And the next thing you know, it'll either be on his Facebook or my Facebook. He's like, oh, look, here's an advertisement.
Have you
Tell me
read-
that's not weird.
Well, have you read the device share and information sharing on that what you agree
Oh,
to?
yeah.
It is disturbing.
It's very disturbing. They know so much about us.
Well, and basically you've consented to sign your life away to
Yeah.
a company that will sell your information.
Oh, and you know they do.
How many
Obvious.
times has it been admitted?
Right.
So, you know,
You kind of use social media at your own risk. I mean, same thing with emails. Same thing with any type of public, Wi-Fi for that matter
But it's not
too.
public.
Well, no, but still,
they want you to think it's a public forum
They
and it's a
do.
free forum, but it's
No,
not.
it's not. It's
It's
definitely
very
private.
heavily directed. Accounts disappearing. We're living proof of it.
Yep.
Shadow banning.
Yep.
There's no question that happens.
I mean, and we're working with our team, and we kind of made up we had another Facebook page, 502 Wellness, and took him out of it completely. But that is us. So if you want to go and like and follow that, it's kind of the same logo. It just says 502 Wellness on it, but definitely feel free. And hopefully, maybe we can get our other Facebook page back up. I'm not holding my breath. We do still have, knock on wood, Instagram and LinkedIn, and those seem to be working okay. And, definitely if you're on our website, you can sign up for our newsletter, and we send out so much information through there. So you can always catch up with us that way. It's just, it's kind of crazy sad. We might have to, I don't know, do something about that, but hopefully we get some answers because it's annoying. I mean, and we are very careful about what we post to social media. We know the rules. We follow the rules. And to just suddenly be, cut off like this, it's weird. It's really weird.
Well,
to put it mildly.
And again,
it pisses me off.
Well, but we don't have the what the frustrating part about it is we don't know why.
I
We
know.
don't have the answer, and if we did, that would be one thing.
It's because I'm pretty.
But we don't. It's just gone. Did you say it's because you're pretty or because you're petty?
Because I'm pretty.
Oh, I see.
I'm not petty. Not for everything, anyway. Sharita.
But I think the real point is you have to know where you're getting your information from, and you have to accept that the information that you're receiving may not be the truth, and it may be promoted as that, but ultimately you're being led down a path that someone wants you to be led down, because they want you to consume and they want you to conform to their ideals.
Yeah.
And that is not necessarily in your best interest. And I would say more often not in your best interest than thinking for yourself.
Right.
And coming up with your own truths. And if you see something, apply Socratic method. Question everything. Question it. See if there's an alternative to that truth.
And if any of you that are listening know how to get our Facebook page back or can talk to somebody with Facebook, by all means, reach out.
But no hackers. We've
Yeah,
been
God.
slaughtered. We've been slaughtered by people saying, "Well, I know a hacker."
Oh,
that
I
can
know.
do
Did you see all those?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
pretty funny when you made that post. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's just insane. It costs money. It always costs money.
Just sign up for ransomware, and
right.
we'll hold your entire company hostage.
Yeah, buddy.
Which I've also been a part of. Luckily, not with this company. But that was joyful.
Luckily, it's only you and I that have the emails and not the rest of the staff right now. So it's probably for the best.
Well, at any rate, don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you hear. Think for yourself. You can do it.
Social media sucks.
Well, social media is what it is.
It is.
So,
But reach out to us if you guys need us. We've got a lot of events coming up in September. We're going to be kind of all over the place. And, of course, the store. And then, I can't wait to make the announcement about Indiana.
Yeah.
So we're getting there, man. We are getting
the
there.
cusp.
It's exciting. And, we're growing and moving and shaking. And we got all kinds of new products coming out. And just keep in touch. Follow us on, sign up for our newsletter. Yeah. I'm not even going to say follow us on social media, but we're definitely on YouTube. But we appreciate you guys listening for sure.
one last item,
Yeah.
some housekeeping. This is pre-recorded, so it's already passed. But tomorrow's Dee Dee's birthday.
Yes.
She's going to be 26, I think 27?
Absolutely.
26?
27. We'll go with 27.
So when you hear this, if you didn't wish her a happy birthday, please bombard her with belated birthday wishes.
Thanks, Matt.
And happy birthday, Dee Dee.
Thank you. Thank you. All I know is I'm getting cheesecake tonight for my daughter, so I'm excited.
Well, what
all I
else?
need.
There you go.
Thanks, guys, for listening. And, don't forget, keep it hempy out there. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Hempin' Happiness with the Hemp Queen
And Emperor.
Keep your mind ever open and expanding. Like, subscribe, review, follow us, all the good stuff. And
Keep it hempy out there.